Said love Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizens, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video.
Yeah, so we're going to let you listen to our conversation. You know, Cliffy was talking to former SSP Radcliffe Lewis, and he's telling us that the PNP supporters, yeah man, they have been deliberately damaging the JUTC buses. 41 so far this year, 2025. And what these people doesn't know that when they damage a bus, the bus is not owned by the Jamaica Labour Party government, it's owned by the Jamaican people, because the taxpayers are the ones who fund these buses. So when they damage a bus, it has to be paid for by the taxpayers. So we are appealing to Mark Golding, yeah man, the leader of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Yes, for him to tell the supporters them to stop damaging JUTC buses, because the buses, they are there to provide service for the Jamaican people. And if these people are haunted, why they don't just go and jump over the Causeway bridges? Over the Causeway bridge, yes. I don't know if there's more than one bridge there now, because I did not, the last time when I was in Jamaica, I did not, went over Portman because there's no reason for me to go over there. So, Steve, please tell Mark Golding to talk to these people. Yes, Steve, I am calling on you publicly. I'm one who understands the streets and the struggle, and to tell Mark Golding to speak the truth loudly and clearly to his PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization supporters, activists and voters. The JUTC buses do not belong to the Jamaican Labour Party or to any political party. These buses belong to the people of Jamaica, to the taxpayers, to the students, to the workers, to the elderly, to you. Let's reason for a moment. When these so-called comrades, these hungry belly, low IQ, wanga, licky individuals vandalize or destroy the buses, who do they believe is being punished? Me? I don't live in Jamaica. I don't own any bus. You don't own the bus. The bus are owned by the Jamaican people. Do they think they are striking a blow against the government? Do they think that they are hurting Andrew Holness or the Jamaica Labour Party? Foolishness. Dummies. Talk some sense into them. You can come out and address them. If the leader won't do it, you do it. Show that you're a patriot and that you're not a PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization aspiring member of parliament. Every single time a JUTC bus is damaged, the cost of repairing or replacing it comes from your pocket. Yeah, the Jamaican taxpayers. When I say your pocket, it come out of your pocket, Steve McGregor, Mark Golding. It is your children who have to wait longer in the hot sun for transportation. Jamaica is like the Middle East now, Africa, yeah, wait, hot, like the desert. It is your mother, our grandmother, who has to stand up on an overcrowded bus because others have been taken off the road for repairs. It is your school fee and hospital money that are diverted to fix the damage caused by political driven vandalism. Why you must reject the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization? It is time Jamaicans wake up and understand that this is not simply a political rivalry. This is the battle for the soul of the nation. The PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization thrive on chaos. They are the ones who teach you to burn down the very institutions that serve you. Call them dummies. They want people afraid of them. That's why most of them always, when they come afar, them always end up in prison and lose them life. Dummies. They encourage lawlessness because it keeps you dependent, keeps you distracted, keep you hungry at the wrong people, while they sit in air-conditioned offices plotting how to keep you poor, bitter, and under their thumb. These are not just politicians, they are terrorists, saboteurs, and enemies of progress. They destroy what belongs to you and laugh as you suffer. Why damages the buses hurt you? Not them. Let's break it down even more simply. Each JUTC bus costs millions of dollars to purchase. That money comes from the national budget, funded by taxpayers. You pay every time you buy gas, food, clothes, or anything else. When you damage a bus, you are setting fire to your own tax dollars. Repairs are not free. Replacement parts are not free. Extra security to protect the buses costs more money. Money that could have been used to fix roads, improve schools, and strengthen hospitals. The JUTC is not a political organization. It is a service owned by the people of Jamaica. It is a symbol of what we can achieve together. Efficient public transportation for all Jamaicans, regardless of political affiliation. A call to reason and responsibility. Steve, tell Mark Golding this. His silence is consent. If he refuses to tell his supporters to stop these destructive acts, then he is complicit in the suffering they cause. He must stand before the people and say loudly and without ambiguity, these buses are not JLP property. They are the people's property. Stop destroying what belongs to you. And to the so-called comrades, I say, stop allowing yourself to be pawns in the hands of selfish, criminal-minded leaders. Your loyalty to a party should never be greater than the loyalty to your country and your children's future. Wake up and realize that these leaders see you as nothing more than tools to cause confusion and fear while they enjoy the fruits of your foolishness. The way forward, we must shun these terrorists at every level of society. We must refuse to associate with those who destroy instead of build, those who vandalize instead of contribute, those who rob and kill in the name of politics. We must choose Jamaica first, always. We must hold all politicians accountable, not just for their words, but for their actions of their followers. And we must protect what belongs to us, because Jamaica belongs to Jamaicans, not to any party. Steve, you know the truth. Mark knows the truth. And now the people must hear the truth. The JUT buses are not JLP buses. They are our buses. And even if they were JLP buses, that don't give anyone the right to damage them. To damage them is to damage ourselves, to injure our neighbors, to betray our children, and to every hungry belly, low IQ, licky wanga gut, criminal-minded, PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization supporter out there. If you truly care about Jamaica, stop damaging what is yours. Start building instead of breaking. Start thinking instead of following, and start acting like you love your country, and stop being a buffoon. So I want you to listen to Cliff Hughes on SSP, Radcliffe Lewis. You watch, you listen, and you decide.
That's a state-owned bus company. Well, I'm understanding this morning that sometime before 8 o'clock last evening, one of those new buses that were put into service yesterday was damaged, attacked on the boulevard. Yes, it's on the 32 route. We have with us the head of security at the JUTC, former Senior Superintendent of Police, Radcliffe Lewis. Good morning, Mr. Lewis.
Good morning, Mr. Hughes. Also, good morning to your listeners.
What happened last night?
Well, last night, the number 32 bus was on the way to Spanish Town with passengers and reaching Jerusalem near to Mina Wilmot Bridge. Culprits attacked the bus with stones damaging the windscreen. Luckily for us, no passengers got injured. And let me tell you something, Mr. Hughes.
And this was one of the new buses,
The new
just commissioned.
that was commissioned yesterday. Very new bus. We have over the years we have had stone throwing incidents. But to be honest, and I must admit to you, since 2024, when Minister Vaz and by extension the government announced that buses were coming, and after those set of buses coming, Mr. Hughes, the stone throwing incident has escalated out of control, and more so since the beginning of this year. Last year alone, 2024, we had 20 stone throwing incidents. And let me tell you something. For the 7 months, for the first 6 months of this year, let me put it a different way. Up to last night, we have had 41 cases of stone throwing incidents. Since the new buses arrived, morning, noon, and not morning, noon, and night. Because what they do, what the culprits do, is to use the night
Cover of darkness.
under the cover of darkness. It happens sometimes as early as 4 a.m. in the morning when the buses are leaving Portmore, and when they are leaving Spanish Town, they attack the buses. And what they do after they attack the buses, there's no way you can identify them. And they have certain areas that they escape in. I'm going to tell you the areas. To be frank, I'm going to tell you the areas. Central Village, White Mall. Then you have the Boulevard 6 miles up to ZELLE Gardens. And the trouble spot is right at Jerusalem. Then you have Seaview Gardens. Then you have Spanish Town Road down to 6 miles in the Riverton City area. And then you have 3 miles in that vicinity of Majestic Gardens of Acto. Then you have when you pass Cement Company going towards the airport, and the left hand side of the road, and where you have that inner city, or let us say socially challenged area, right there. Then you have stone throwing incident. It is happening in particular areas. We have been problems there. Sir?
Go ahead, complete your point.
Yes, the stone incident is happening in certain areas. I don't know for what reasons. I'm not casting aspirations, but I don't know what it is for what reasons. Why the government buses are being stoned.
The government buses are the people buses, the public's buses. They are the ones who use them.
Mr. Hughes,
the 41 cases, hold on for me, just clarify, the 41 cases of stone throwing, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Over what period of time, let's repeat, over what period of time those cases happened?
To last night.
January this year.
January to last night.
41 cases,
Yes,
yeah? Oh, Well,
Listen now, Mr. Hughes. We have engaged police officers to patrol with us in the night. But we don't have a lot of areas with this one, as I mentioned to you, the areas that we have in the problem. So you are patrolling the Harbour View area, and you might patrol in the Central Village area, and I'm going to put a third patrol. You're patrolling the Greater Baltimore area. The stone throwing incident is along the boulevard.
yeah.
So we don't have enough police officers. We don't have enough personnel.
But you have CCTV cameras. CCTV cameras can help you.
Well, those areas don't have CCTV cameras, and those areas are usually dark.
Yes.
By 3 miles, you don't have.
SSP Lewis, we're on an outside broadcast, and we gather one of our main speakers is about to begin. We will have to talk with you a little later about how serious this is. It is very serious. And what steps are you going to be taking with the help of the security forces to stop it? Yeah? And for the people, you know yourselves. I don't know what is motive. It can't be in the interest of politics. Yeah? For you are the ones who use the buses, who need the buses. It's madness. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, that's a state-owned bus company. Well, I'm understanding this morning that sometime before 8 o'clock last evening, one of those new buses that were put into service yesterday was damaged, attacked on the boulevard. Yes, it's on the 32 route. We have with us the head of security at the JUTC, former senior superintendent.
The licky, beggy, wanga got lazy and socialistic Jamaicans damaging JUTC buses. Listen carefully. Even the JUT buses were owned by the Jamaica Labour Party. The government, our party, you still would not have no right, none whatsoever, to destroy and damage the property that served the Jamaican people. But here's the thing. The JUTC buses do not belong to any political party. They belong to you, the people of Jamaica. Whether you are rich or poor, whether you pay taxes or not, whether you vote or don't vote, these buses were purchased for all Jamaicans to have access to affordable, reliable transportation. Now think for a moment. What if the buses were parked in your yard? What if they belong to your mother? Would you still throw stones at them? Slash the tires? Burn the seat? You would never dream of it because it would hurt you directly. But guess what? It does hurt you directly. Every time you damage a bus, you force the government to spend millions of dollars to repair it. That money could have been used to fix your road, pay your teacher, stock your hospital, or even keep bus fares affordable. And while you walk around feeling proud because you stood up against the JLP, you have really just stood up against yourself, your children, and your community. Wake up, Jamaica. Being licky, beggy, wanga got lazy, won't build a nation. Breaking what belongs to you because of blind party loyalty is not rebellion, it's stupidity. It's time to open your eyes and realize that the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is using you as pawns in their dirty political game. They convince you to destroy what belongs to you while they sit in their fancy homes, drive their luxury cars, and laugh at your ignorance. The buses are yours. Act like it. It doesn't matter if you are a JLP, PNP, LGBTQ plus criminal organization supporter, or not even interested in politics. If you are Jamaican, then those buses are yours. Your neighbors, your children's, your grandmothers. So stop tearing down your own future. Stop thinking like slaves waiting for a master to feed you. Start thinking like owners, builders, and protectors of your country. to every single Jamaican who has been involved in damaging JUTC buses. What are you doing is wrong. What you are doing is shameful. What you are doing is unpatriotic. And what you are doing is hurting the very people you claim to stand with. You may not like the JLP. You may not like the cover government. But that does not give you permission to destroy what belongs to all of us. You have a responsibility as a Jamaican to leave this country better than you found it. And that starts with protecting, not destroying what is already here. Let's build a nation, not break it. So the next time you feel the urge to damage a bus, stop and ask yourself this: am I helping my country, my community, or hurting it? The answer is clear. Stop being a pawn in someone else's political game. Start being a true Jamaican, because Jamaica deserves better. And so do you. Stop being a dummy. Stop being a fool. Wake up. This is 2025. All of us are black people. I wish you have a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.